Hey guys, I'm back here with a new video, and today I'm drawing my character. Her name is Aqua, and she is a villain in my story. And she's very inspired by mermaid stuff on Pinterest, like, mermaid outfits, mermaid hair, and all that stuff. Not gonna lie, I kind of want that too. When I'm older, maybe, I don't know, maybe for like a one-time thing to see how it goes, because it's very pretty if it's like done right. And yeah, so that's what she's very inspired of, and I feel like she's one of my favorite characters that I designed, but I rarely like um messed with, fixed, because like how the idea was, it was kind of like straight out there, so that's why I rarely like changed like her design and everything like that. Compared to my other OCs, I changed their designs a lot because like I felt like something was missing with them, and especially since they're like the main characters, I did not want them to look super like generic and boring and stuff. But with her, she's like unique, and like looking at her outfit, you could tell like what she could be, what she is. Is she a sea monster, a mermaid? It could be like either or. So yep. So I decided to draw her hand actually like interacting with her jellyfish friend that's on top of her head. You guys will see it like right now. I actually had her just relaxing with her head up. I felt like that pose was kind of boring, and I felt like I want to give like a little life into this illustration, minus all the plants you guys will see later. So that's what I did. I'm kind of glad I did that because it was like looking very boring. I even tried to add like a window in the background, and that did not work out. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I know something was missing, but like the window wasn't it. I decided instead just to make it like fix the walls and stuff, have the walls have like a tile design, and add like plants everywhere to like make up with like how empty like the drawing was, kind of, with the background. And speaking of background, I very like I experimented a lot with brush layers on Procreate, especially the organic ones. Like, oh my gosh, I really need to get more because I really like how the plants were, and I feel like I can add more of those in my drawings instead of inking each and every plant. Like, oh my gosh. But the only downside was I was having so much fun. I had to like take a lot of plants out because they were looking kind of sloppy, because they're not inked, but like the majority of my art in this one is like inked, so it kind of clashed together. And it doesn't help too that like I use like black line art instead of like brown or colored line art sometimes. So yep. So with the coloring, actually I had no plan on how I wanted this to go because there was no window, and I want the light source to be behind her. But then I was like, how about I have the light source to where it's from up above, and maybe there's like a light or a window up there. And so I decided to make the whole illustration like dark, but not too dark, because I remember I posted a drawing that I really liked, but it was like later on when I looked back into it, it was completely dark, and plus the colors I used didn't really suit it well, because like I drew a bear, and then like how the background was, it was too dark, so it kind of clashed with the bear and stuff, and the lighting was kind of like nowhere. So I didn't want to like kind of repeat that mistake, because that's like the only downside of drawing stuff like this. Like I know, like I like kind of like urban old art, kind of like this. Well, you guys will see like the details later. I like drawing stuff like that, but like the only hard part. Like one of them is the coloring. Like oh my gosh, like I need to try and go on Pinterest and find like a color palette for all that stuff, like an old warm color palette, and have all my drawings, if I want it to be like that, have it all the same slightly, instead of having like all these weird bright colors. Yeah, that's like one thing I have to like try and do maybe later. I don't know. I remember when I used to do draw this in your style challenges, I actually tried to draw like this for every illustration, and because I was posting 3 times a week and I was doing all that, it kind of got overwhelmed. So that's why I want to try. I told you guys this like in my last video. I split the drawings. So one day it's sketching and inking process, and then the next day it's the coloring, and it takes a long time. Maybe if I was very like dedicated and less distracted, then I could get it done in one day. But then it's like it's best to like spread it out, and like have like another day just like a simpler drawing. And also the downside of drawing like this, when I did draw this in your style stuff, was the art, well, the background and the art would look so cool, but the character wasn't mine and it sucked. I'm like, no. So that's why I want to try, and when I do those type of drawings, keep it simple and stuff. And if I want to add a background, make it not like very detailed. And yeah, here's the lighting I'm talking about. I decided to add like sparkles and stuff. I'm pretty sure I used like the overlay layer like a lot of times, and I even add I even tried to add like clouds in here, but it didn't work. And I even tried adding like windows, like a door and stuff. That didn't work either. So here are all the the plant layers. I know I went like completely crazy with them. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this drawing. I really hope you guys like it. This is one of my favorite illustrations of this year, and I cannot wait to like experiment more with the brushes, and maybe I could try and get more different types and add them in my future illustrations, probably, maybe. So yeah, you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.